Hey guys, welcome back to Bearded Lumber. It's going to be a quick video. We have our live stream tonight with Two Brothers Outdoors. Our special guest is Willie's Firewood, a big time YouTuber from up in the Maine area. The goal is, our theme here lately is American business, and I'm all for that. And Willie's going to be here. We'll have a lot of questions for him about running a business, running firewood, YouTube, different things. So hope you tune in. Sorry about last month's live stream. I posted, according to Matthew, I posted the wrong link that I was given, and it wasn't the right one. It didn't ever go live. So this month Matthew's going to be here, so he'll post it and we'll make sure it works. If something happens, you can always go to Two Brothers Outdoors and come in that way. But we try to post a link on our channel, and come join us. We love all the questions, comments. We're here for a couple hours just having a good time talking to another person involved in American business, whether they're down at the small level like me and Willie, or like last month we had Jack Bedford, sales manager for Mizer. So somewhere in between there is where we're trying to hit, talking about American business. So that's going to be it. Tune in tonight at 8 o'clock. We welcome you in. We'll be glad to meet you. I'll give you a quick update for January of our business. We're blessed beyond measure, people. We are covered up with work to do. Matthew and I are scratching our ears and grabbing our tail, trying to figure out what to do next some days. Normally we slow down a little bit in January, February, and we catch up on some government work, but we ain't got time right now. Matthew will show you, today we're working on this stack of cherry. We got to cut, dry, tongue and groove it. And then right behind it, we got a monstrous pile of poplar. We got to cut, dry, nickel gap all of it. And then we had a load come in yesterday of poplar, probably less than 2,000 feet of it, probably 1,500. Cut, dry, nickel gap. And then we got some, that big timber frame job we was working on was short some 14 and 18 foot logs. We got those in, they're here and on the other side of the yard. So we're gonna try to finish up that timber frame. And then this pile is for another timber frame job. I'm waiting on a customer to get me a cut list, and we'll get to it. This whole pile of white pine needs sawed for our inventory. We're running way low. My yellow pine is about out. I got a little there, a little up there. I need 20, 30,000 feet of yellow pine for customer sales as well as inventory. Got plenty of poplar we need to cut for inventory. We actually sold out of it this week, so we're completely out of kiln dried poplar. And behind that, it's a bunch of oak and maple that we got to cut for this timber frame job. But we're pushing it down the line because they ain't even got this building built yet, so I know they don't need this material, but we want to get it done in a timely fashion. So probably springtime we'll dig out all that oak and maple and go through it. Yeah, like I say, we've been blessed beyond measure with work. I'm living proof, people, of what I've said for many years. I prayed about being self-employed. I seen what I'd consider not very smart people, self-employed, making a good living, just messing around at it. I'm like, if somebody go to work every day, be dependable, answer their phone, answer their emails, give quotes, when needed, they could make a good living. And Matthew and I are living proof of that. Work hard every day, return your phone calls, return your emails, and send out quotes. I did that last night. Had a guy call me during the day, wanted a quote on some oak timber frame. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be glad to do it. I said, I'll get you a quote after the work day's done. And I did. I sat out at my desk and wrote everything out. And I told him before I even sent it, I said, it's probably going to scare you, but I'll do it. So I wrote it all down and sent it to him. And it's a big number. And he's like, well, sounds good. I said, well, sounds good. You need to come see me, because I don't know you to start with. And you need to bring an upfront deposit. And we'll see if he shows up. And then that'll be another mountain of timber frame we got to do in white oak. So, yeah, we're blessed beyond measure. I don't know what to do some days. I used to just keep everything in my head, and I can't do it anymore. I went through my list this morning and wrote a new one of everything we got going on, because I'm having to push things out in the future, which I don't like to do, but in business you have to, especially when you're doing cutting, drying, and TNGing. you've got to schedule how far out, you know, it's going to take to get that done, get it back to the customer. One of the most important questions I ask them is, what is your timeline? If they tell me they're in no hurry, then that allows me a little leeway to move their orders around in the mix, because somebody may come in today that's got a shorter timeline and willing to pay, so they'll get moved to the top of the list. It's just things to manage your business. So that's what we do here on YouTube, is try to teach the sawmilling business. So I hope that helps. But anything else, Matthew?
Just glad the days are getting longer. We have more time to work.
Yeah, it's nice. We worked till dark last night, and it was 6:30 and not 4:45. So that's a good thing. Stretch the days out a little bit. Let's see. Caitlin went to the doctor yesterday. Yeah. Baby looking good.
Yeah, everything's looking good.
Still shooting for April. Yep. Still. Baby on the way in April, so that'd be a big change. I think that's going to do it, guys. Just a little quick update. If you would, I'd ask you to join us at 8 o'clock. I promise we'll get the right live stream link up this time. That's going to do it. We'll see you back at the mill.
Thank you for watching. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion. Click here to subscribe for more great content. We'll see you at the mill.